welcome to the Hearthchemist, everything Hearthstone and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm back with a brand new mat and also with a new deck profile for Dark Lair. Still a work in progress, but I think I have the main deck for now figured out. So without further ado, let's start with the boss monster. So we're going to have a triple Darkest Diabolos, Lord of the Lair. A very easy card to pull out, to be honest. If once it's in the graveyard or in the hand, you're able to have hand hate basically and put back one of their cards in their opponent's hand. It's a 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense, which is very relevant to our deck since it's also a virus deck. So yeah, definitely 3 is a must. Another key card is definitely going to be Lilith, Lady of Lament. Being able to tribute your opponent's monsters when you have Dark Lair. Even if its effect is you bring it out with a tour guide, its effect is negated, but the cost itself is not, so you're still able to activate it, which is great. Um, Also, triple Arima, the Wicked Warden. Again, you do want to see Dark Lair as quickly as possible, so you do need to have 3. Triple Tour Guide, again, brings out Lilith quite easily. So, again, it's first part of the text is actually a cost, not an effect. So that's very important. You can impede your opponent of doing some plays. Going with the 2 ofs, we have double Malice, Lady of Lament. So here, the issue is that its effect, its tributing portion is not a cost, but rather an effect. And also, instead of only tributing 1, you need to tribute 2, which that is definitely an issue because your opponent might already bring out something with only special summoning 1 monster maybe at a time. And again, it's an effect and not a cost. So that's very, very important. If you bring it out with tour guide, you're not going to be able to activate the tributing portion because, again, not a cost. Going with another 2 of Vanity's Fiend. This deck is not too focused on special summoning. Yes, there are some cards that are able to special summon, but it is not the end of the world if you're not able to special summon, especially if you have the virus deck, the virus cards in your field. That's definitely able to control what your opponent does. 1 Sangan, I have a spell which is Ties of the Brethren, and this is basically just kind of the requirement to bring something and take a little bit of a plus and advantage. Then Absolute King Backjack, which again, trap card, trap deck, so yeah, I mean, having this is quite useful, but 1 is more than enough. Going with the spells, triple Lair of Darkness. This is the card that you always want to see. So yeah, definitely triple is a must. Next, triple Lair of Darkness. You want to draw cards again to get to your key cards. Then going to double Ties of the Brethren. Again, you are able to summon both Ladies of Lament, which is Lilith and Malice, and then a Sangan. So that's pretty decent to do. And basically, you can't special summon after that, but again, that really doesn't matter that much, especially if you have a Lair of Darkness. Then you just are able to activate either of the effects of the Ladies of Lament, and if you have a virus card, you're good to go. 1 Mystic Mind, since we are handling the trap, which is Metaverse. Sometimes, again, this is more of a control type of deck. It wants to go first. So if you just maybe turn 1 set Metaverse, your opponent special summons a monster, you activate Metaverse, get Mystic Mind, and you're able to buy some time. So that's great. 1 Terraforming, again, finding either of the field spells. More importantly, Lair of Darkness. But yeah, if it were more than 1, I would definitely handle more than 1. Unfortunately, it's not. Going finally to the trap cards. Triple Grinning Grave Virus. Very good card. It impedes your opponent from activating their effects in the graveyard on the turn that they are sent. So for the most part, a lot of the cards are going to be losing their timing. So that's good. Then triple Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Again, right now with the Eldritch, which again, this deck is not built to compete against Eldritch specifically, but it would be great to basically destroy their traps. And some are floaters as far as I'm aware, but still, it's a good card. Triple Deck Devastation Virus. Again, another good card to have. Destroys. You have to tribute monster with 2000 more attack, which Diabolos meets that requirement. That's why Diabolos is so important. Also, Lilith meets this requirement if you summon it with a tour guide. Triple evenly matched. Again, there's a lot of turns where you're not going to do a whole lot. So just having that evenly matched can possibly win you the game because your opponent spends a lot of resources. You just evenly match from your hand. And yeah, if they don't kill you that turn, you basically, again, your opponent's out of resources. They can't, for the most part, decks can't recover decks from when they're banished. At least not in the current meta. There's not a deck that is focused on that. So this is great. And finally, one metaverse. Again, you're able to bring to search your or bring out, sorry, your Lair of Darkness or Mystic Mind, depending on what's happening on the field. So that would be the main deck. Again, the extra deck is really not final at all. I just pushed out a few cards to have something in the meanwhile, but yeah, nothing too good. So we have the Master King Archfiend, have Borolo Dragon, we have Decode Talker, Link Spider since you're summoning a bunch of tokens, the Phantom King of the Breaksword, another Link Spider, Wee Witch Apprentice, the Dante Traveler of the Burning Abyss, and again, I don't even have the 15 cards yet. And yeah, that's basically other than a bunch of tokens to, again, when I'm activating the Lair of Darkness. And yeah, that's basically the deck profile. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, leave a comment. Any constructive criticism is appreciated. I have a bunch of decks, so sometimes, unfortunately, I'm not able to focus that much on them. I kind of take my turn on focusing on one, then go to the other, so on and so forth. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a great day.